The U.S. Navy says 2 missing U.S. SEALs died in a raid on an Iranian ship. The U.S. has carried out a string of strikes against Houthi targets in response to Houthi attacks on merchant ships in the Red Sea that have disrupted global trade and raised fears of supply bottlenecks. We're going to talk a bit more about all of this now with Wasim Nasr, who joins me on set. Wasim, first set the stage for us. Who are the Houthis?
Actually, it's a political religious movement. We'll see a map to see what do they control actually in Yemen. It's a movement that was created in the middle of the 90s. And here on the map, we can see their areas of control, the areas of launching of missiles against Israel or against ships in the Red Sea, and more particularly areas where they construct and fabricate weapons in Hodeidah, Sana'a, and Sa'da, which is considered as their capital. They are very close from the Iranian, the Revolutionary Guard, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, who had a representative in their Jihadi Council, as well as the Lebanese Hezbollah, who also has a representative in their council. They have the right to decide whatever they want to do, actually, but it is actually in accordance with Iranian aims in the region, meaning they are one of the best allies today of the Iranians in the region, and they got closer and closer to the Iranians after the multiple wars they conducted against the Saudi and Emirati coalition during the last years.
So given all of that, what is their impact on the ongoing war in Gaza at the moment?
Well, actually, they have an impact, as you said, on maritime routes, but also we can see the fabrication of missiles they have and launching of ballistic missiles against Israel, reminding that the last time Israel was hit by ballistic missiles, it was in the era of Saddam Hussein in 1991. So we are talking about rudimentary, very rudimentary technology. They never killed anyone with those missiles, the Houthis, but still it has a real political impact, actually. And we can see also that in another video here we see it, we can see that the first space battle actually happened between Israel Arrow missiles obstructing Houthi ballistic missiles going into Israel. We can also see the attack that the Houthi conducted against a vessel, which was very mediatized with a helicopter, a quite complicated, actually, technically complicated attack.
So talk to us about the coalition, the U.S. and the British coalition. What kind of reaction has there been from them? What role have they played? And tell us a bit about France's involvement or uninvolvement in all of this.
Well, actually, American and British strikes are happening almost every 48 hours. So the last strikes, and here we see the conduction of the strikes happened on the 20th, before on the 18th, and before on the 17th. France didn't want to go into this coalition, but it is already present in the Red Sea area. In regard of other coalitions, we had exclusive images actually of a French frigate, Languedoc, that you might able to see hitting Houthi. Here's the French frigate Languedoc, and it will be hitting Houthi drones that were launched on the 9th of December. We don't know if it was against Israel or against other vessels. This is the first operational use of Aster missiles, and meaning that France is already there, is already conducting operation, but didn't want to go into this coalition still, because maybe French diplomacy still hopes or seeks any means of mediation of talks with the Houthis.